You are welcome again. I trust you are doing well. Okay, now let's take a look at the problem we want to solve for today. Okay, now let's take a look at this. This question says if R is the region bounded by the graph of x is equal to y squared and x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2. So the question says sketch R and evaluate the multiple integral or the double integral over the region R 2xy squared plus 2y cos x, right? Good. Now, look at this. Look at the question carefully. We have a region bounded by the graph x is equal to y squared, x is equal to 0, and y is equal to 2. A region bounded by this graph. Okay, so what we need to do is, first of all, we sketch the region that we are actually trying to evaluate. Okay, so when we sketch the region, then visualize it. So we are going to see what exactly the region that we are asked to evaluate. Are we together? Now let's take a look at the information that we have from the question given to us. Now, from the information, we see the boundary of this region, the boundary. So we say that the region is bounded. So we have a boundary for the particular region that we are looking at. So we have x is equal to y squared and x is equal to 0, meaning that we have two values where x begins and where x ends. X begins from 0 to y squared. Okay, good. And then again, that is to say, if we have that x begin from 0 to y squared, we can also have the integral over the region or over the boundary now from 0 to y squared. Are we clear? Good. So this is the first information. Now the second information is this. We have that y is equal to 2 and x is y squared. Hello, y is 2 and x is equal to y squared. From here, we'll be able to get the starting point of y and the ending point of y. So we have y is equal to y is equal to 2, right? Good. Now look at this relation that said x is equal to y squared. And we also know that x is equal to 0. So when x is 0, what will happen? From the information given to us, we have that x is equal to 0 and x is y squared. So in this relation regarding y, x is equal to y squared. What happens to y when x is 0? So you discover that when x is 0, y will also be 0. So that means we have two values for y now. Y starts from 0 to 2. X starts from 0 to y squared. Now, if you want to put it into inequality relation, we will say that for x, we have x is in between 0 and y squared, and y is in between 0 and 2, meaning we can say x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to y, and then y is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 2. Do we get this? So this is it. Now we have gotten the information but not the full information for the region of where we are asked to evaluate. Now look at it. Now we are going to use this information, the coordinates, to sketch the region that we are asked to evaluate. Now look at it. For the sketching, we say that we have x is running from 0 to y squared. Now you see that y squared is not a real value, right? So but we are going to see what happens here. So we say that x is equal to y squared, right? And then again, y is equal to 2. So when y is 2, what happens to this y squared? Is going to give you what? 4. So that means for the value of x, that we say that it starts from 0 to y squared. When the value of y is 2, y squared will give us 4. It means that the actual values or the actual boundary for x is from 0 to 4. And then the actual boundary for y is from 0 to 2. Now we can also put it in a table. When x is 0, y is 0. And when x is 4, y is 2. Hello. I don't know if you understand the way we digested this. From the boundary, okay? So that is what you use to get the region that you are looking for. Now, this information we have, when x is 0, y is 0. When x is 4, y is 2. With this information, let's plot the graph. So plotting the graph, this is how it's going to look like, okay? This is how it will look like, not exactly the way it is. Now, look at this shaded part. This is the region that we are actually asked to evaluate, okay? This is the region that we are actually asked to evaluate. So from the question given to you, look at the information you have, the boundary. Try to figure out what your x is, where it's running from to where. Now figure out where your y is running from to where. Every information will be provided, but in an encoded way. So you'll be the one uh to bring it, or to pieces it, or to bring the basis of it to form a meaningful information. Are we together? So the first part of the question, which says we should sketch, we have sketched, and from here visually you can see exactly what we are evaluating or what we want to do. Are we together? So now doing the mathematical computation now to get the value for this particular region R. Now using the double integral over the region R. So here we have the double integral over the region R, 2xy squared plus 2y cos x dA. Are we together? So we are talking about the area of this region. That is where we have dA. Now look at this. We say that the first integral, x is running from 0 to y squared, and y is running from 0 to 2. Is that true? So we have the integral this way. We start with y, which is from 0 to 2. That is the first integral. Then the second integral from 0 to y squared. Then we have our integrand, which is 2x y squared plus 2y cos x. Then we have dx dy. Hello, are we together? So we have treated some lessons on multiple integrals, and we have explained some basic principles on integrating things like this. Please, you can also look for other videos to enlighten yourself the more. All right, now let's go from this integration, this double integral. We'll take it bit by bit. We'll take the inner part first. So the inner part is with respect to x. Are we together? With respect to x. Now let's go. We take with respect to x first here. Now, integrating with respect to x, we are going to have the integral from 0 to 2. This integral now that we left out is for y. Then when we integrate x, what is it going to give us? It's going to give us x squared all over 2. So that means we are going to have 2x squared all over 2, then multiplied by y squared. We are taking this y squared and 2 as a constant while we are integrating x. All right, x is the variable here. So y and 2 are the what? Are the constants, right? So when we integrate x, because we're integrating with respect to x, we are going to have 2x squared all over 2. Mind you, we are only interested in the x. So is the x that we have x squared all over 2, then multiply by 2, multiply by y squared, plus, now here we have 2y cos x. So 2y is a constant. So we are also interested in cos x alone. So when we integrate cos x, it's going to give us sin x, then multiply by 2y. Okay, now over the boundary from 0 to y squared, then we have dy, because you know that we have from 0 to y squared. Are we together? Now let's go. So when we do that, what do we have? We have 2s squared all over 2. So here 2 we cancel 2. We're going to have s squared y squared plus 2y sine x from 0 to y squared dy. Hello. Now look at this. From here, you can insert the upper bound minus the lower bound. The upper bound minus the lower bound. So when we insert the upper bound minus the lower bound, we know that when we insert the lower bound, which is 0, everything will be 0. So there is no need. So we only substitute for the upper bound, which is x is equal to y squared. Are we together? So we integrated with respect to x. Now we are substituting the value of x, the upper bound minus the lower bound of this x. And we say that x is running from 0 to y squared. Are we together? So when we substitute y squared, what do we have? We are going to have, in place of x squared, x now, we replace x with y squared. So we are going to have y squared in bracket squared multiplied by y squared plus 2y sine x. In place of x, we have y squared. So here that we have y squared squared, the squared we multiply is going to give us 4. So we have y raised to the power of 4 times y to the power of 2. So we apply law of indices. We add them together. It's going to give us y to the power of 6 plus 2y sine y squared dy. Hello. So here we have the integral from 0 to 2, y raised to the power of 6 plus 2y sine y squared dy. Okay, so from here we can split this integral into 2. So splitting them into 2, we are going to have the integral from 0 to 2 y to the power of 6 dy plus the integral from 0 to 2 2y sine y squared dy. Okay, now we have two integrals. Now we can evaluate them individually, right? Now taking the first integral and evaluating, we are going to evaluate the integral from 0 to 6 y to the power of 6 dy. So when we integrate y raised to the power of 6 with respect to y, we are going to have y raised to the power of 7 all over 7 over the boundary 0 to 2. So substitute 2 now. We're going to have 2 raised to the power of 7 all over 2, which is equal to 128 all over 7. So that is when we evaluate the first integral, we are going to have 128 all over 7. All right, good. Now let's take the second integral and also evaluate. So evaluating the second integral, we are going to have the integral from 0 to 2 sine 2y sine y squared dy. So here we apply substitution, right? We apply substitution method. So we are going to say let u equal to y squared. So this y squared inside, let's call it a letter u. So when we have u is equal to y squared, differentiate this u with respect to y. We're going to have the u dy. Then when we differentiate this, when we differentiate y now, here we have y squared. It's going to give us 2y, right? Cross multiply. We are going to have 2y dy is equal to du. Are we together? So now, we have the integral with respect to y, and the boundary or the limit is from 0 to 2, we are changing the variable y to u. So meaning that the boundary is also going to change. Here we say u is equal to y squared. Now, for y equal to u, the region or the boundary for y is from 0 to 2. Then we're going to get the new boundary for the u, which is the new value or the new variable. Now, for when y is equal to 0, what happens to u, the new variable we have now? So here we have u is equal to y squared. For y equal to 0, when y is 0, what happens? U is equal to 0. And then again, for u equal to y squared, when y is 2, because the boundary is from 0 to 2, all right? Then when y is 2, what happens to u? U is going to give us 4. So the integral with respect to y that has the boundary from 0 to 2, when we change the variable y to u, the new boundary will change from 0 to 2 to 0 to 4 for u. Are we together? And this is how we got this. So substituting now. So in place of y squared, we are going to replace it with u. And in place of 2y dy, we are going to replace it with du. Then the boundary from 0 to 2 will now be from 0 to 4. Are we together? Yes, now let's go. That means we are going to have the integral from 0 to 4 sine u du. Hello. Now let's integrate. Integrating now. When we integrate sine u, it's going to give us minus cos u over the region 0 to 4. Now substituting the upper bound minus the lower bound. So here we're going to have minus cos u minus cos 0, right? We have 0 and 4. We have minus cos 4 minus cos 0. All right, the upper bound minus the lower bound. All right, so when we evaluate cos 0, it's going to give us 1. Then here we have minus times minus will give us plus. So here we have 1 minus cos 4. Hello, we evaluated the first integral. It gives us 128 all over 7. We evaluated the second integral. It gives us 1 minus cos 4. Bringing these two integrals together, where we have the integral from 0 to 2, y raised to the power of 6 plus 2y sine y squared dy. It's going to give us 128 all over 7 plus 1 minus cos 4. Let's combine this together. We're going to have 135 all over 7 minus cos 4. We can leave it this way, or if we simplify further, we're going to see that the region, the area of this region is what? 18.29 units. Hello, the region is 18.29 units. Are we together? Yes. So the question that says, if R is the region bounded by the graph of x is equal to y squared, x is equal to 0, and y is equal to 2, we are asked to sketch the R and then also evaluate the double integral over the region R. So we plotted the graph and we sketch it. We are able to see exactly the region that we are asked to evaluate. And after evaluating, the area of that region is giving us 18.29 units. All right. Yes. Thank you so much for watching.